Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back yet again to Majora's Mask. Today we have a lot to do. I'm expecting this episode to be very long, so let's just get to it. I'll explain on the way. Two things we're going to do preliminary is run over to West Clocktown and do the Scarecrow song. We're going to need that for 2 pieces of heart today. And then we're going to go over and get 100 rupees from the chest. We usually get it. We're going to need that to do a few things. Now the Scarecrow song here. Styling Scarecrow. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to dance. Yes. Now the Scarecrow song has to be 8 notes long. But if it's anything like Ocarina of Time, it cannot repeat the same 8 notes in a row. So you have to do like 7, at least one of them has to be different. So I'm going to do 7 in a row. I usually do the same thing every time. This is 7 in a row. The last one is a different note, so it's easy to remember. I think the only thing that is also, kind of like a stipulation here is that it cannot be a song that exists in the game already. So you couldn't do like the Goron Lullaby or the or just another song that already exists. But we're gonna head over to Money. And yes, I'm gonna be making a lot of cuts today because this episode's gonna be probably an hour, if not more, already, as it is. Because, like I said, there's a ton to do. So I'm gonna be making a ton of cuts, a ton of edits, just to make your life a little bit better. But anyway, yes, it cannot be a Scarecrow song. It cannot be a song that already exists in the game. So no Goron Lullaby, no New Wave Bossa Nova, no Sonata of Awakening. Those are the only stipulations, and it has to be 8 notes long. But we're going to head over here to the laundry pool, and we're going to start off by speaking to this frog with a Don Gero's mask. This is going to trigger the most annoying piece of heart in the entire game. Ah, Don Gero, it's been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be you came all this way looking for me? You need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. So when spring comes, he shall definitely go to the mountains. And he vanishes in a poof. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be doing the single most annoying piece of heart in the entirety of Majora's Mask, the Don Gero Frog Choir. Along the way, we'll be collecting a few other pieces of heart. The first thing we're going to do right now is head over to the swamp, and we're going to buy a magic bean from the Deku merchant. And then we're going to find a second frog. The thing with the frogs is you have to go all over the world to talk to frogs that are all over Termina with the Don Gero mask. And when you do that, you get a piece of heart. But it's very convoluted, and you kind of have to plan it out. This is why I saved it to the end. But it is my hope and dream that after today, in fact, it's 100% going to happen. But after today, I'm just going to skip through this dialogue because we've talked to him many times before. After today, we will have collected every single piece of heart out in the wild that we can collect up to this point in the game. There are still going to be a few others hidden behind some mini games, and there are still some that I haven't gotten yet because I haven't progressed the story far enough. So like Anju and Cafe side quest, there's going to be some pieces of heart that we'll be collecting throughout that quest line. And then there are 4 that you get at the very end of the game. Other than that, and then a couple of mini games that I talked about in the past. Other than that, these should be the very last pieces of heart that we're going to be doing, like these, collectathon kinds of things. So I wanted this to be the last collectathon episode for pieces of heart. Alright, but for right now, we're looking for this frog. And I'm gonna use my Deku Mask. I always forget to change out of the bunny hood. We're gonna use the Deku Mask to skip across this because I think it's just gonna be faster this way. So I'll go ahead and let you know. We'll be heading over to Woodfall Temple. We gotta defeat the gecko there. And then we're heading over to the Great Bay Temple and defeating the gecko there. We're gonna defeat Georg a second time for two reasons. Number one, there's a mini game that is available after you beat him in the Great Bay Coast. And second, I want to see if I can get that heart container that I missed when we fought him originally. The frog is right here on this trunk. So we're just going to swim over to him. I'm not hopeful about being able to get that piece of heart, to be honest with you. I just have a bad feeling it's lost forever, but did not mean to jump off. But I am a frog, so I guess jumping in water is my thing. Anyway, let's talk to the blue frog here. He says the same thing. Oh, what has brought you all the way? And could it be you came all this way looking for me? You need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. But it is also true that the mountain is still frozen. When spring comes, he shall definitely meet us there. And with that, we are going to head over to Woodfall Temple. So that's why this is so complicated, because you have to go back to multiple areas you've already been, defeat monsters you've already defeated. I'm going to try to take you through this in the best way possible. But also understanding that this is kind of convoluted. So it is very important, it is actually crucial that I get some arrows. So I'm going to break these pots. Not really what I wanted. But anyway, we've done this before. Gotta get over to the mask. Remember Sonata of Awakening. Alright, up left, A, right, A. I think I can remember that. Famous last words. This is also not new. We've seen this before. We've done this before, in fact. We will not actually be defeating Odwalla in here. We're only beating the gecko. If you remember way back, when we beat, it's a mini boss. I think he's guarding the boss key. Once you beat him, if you recall, he turns into a frog. That's the frog we're talking to. And the thing about this is, you actually have to do this in one 3-day cycle. So it's almost impossible to do at the moment you're doing it. Like the first time you do it, I don't know if it is. Maybe some speedrunner could do this, but I don't think it's possible at all. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to jump down into the bottom. There are those pose, whatever they're called, the little the dust bunnies. I'm going to jump down there, see if there are any arrows down there, but I'm going to wear the stone mask so they don't attack me. But yeah, be right back. Okay, there were no arrows down there. In fact, there was nothing down there. But thankfully I had the stone mask because they're scurrying around everywhere. You can actually hear them skittering around. But sadly there were no arrows to be found. But I do need them because if you remember, down there is a torch. Let's see. Nope, Deku stick, nothing. Maybe some of these plants have arrows in them. Don't care about that fairy because we already have what the thing. So yeah, there's a torch in the middle of that wooden flower looking thing. we have to shoot a fire arrow into it. So I'm hoping there are arrows in one of those spots. So let's hop across. Magic is nice. Stray fairy don't care. And here we go. Arrows. Alright. Now the other thing we do want money for, I mean, I know I already bought the magic bean, but we're going to be doing a mini game that costs money. I think it costs 20 rupees to play. And I don't know how many tries it's going to take me, so I do want to have a good bit of money saved up just in case. I think it's 20 rupees a pop. So hopefully over 100, if I have over 100, that should be enough. I don't think that I'm going to be having to redo that game more than 5 times. Yeah, if so, that's going to be a sad day. But anyway, with arrows, we can come over here, switch over to fire arrows. And get ready to light the torch in the middle. It is kind of cool coming back to old dungeons with like your full weapon loadout and just trivializing the whole thing. Because if you remember, we had to be on the other side and shoot a regular arrow through a torch in order to light this. But yeah, right from right there. It's kind of cool, just kind of remembering how we had to, do this, and now we're just skipping half the dungeon right here. Alright, we are good on arrows. We should be fine. Now, I'm not going to show the entire gecko fight because we've done it already once before. I will kind of remind you what you need to do. But, as far as doing the whole thing, again, there's so much to do. I'm trying to cut out as much fluff as possible. Because like I said, I have a feeling this is going to be at least an hour long, even with edits, so. Always forget to take off the mask that I'm wearing before I switch. I don't know why. Whatever. I wish just unequipping, or equipping a different mask just took the old mask off. That would just make it easier, but whatever. You do need the bunny hood to hop onto the flower platform here, unless you just want to drop to the bottom and use Deku Link to hop across the water. I think that takes a little longer. This saves just a tiny bit of time. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just in my head. Who can say? But anyway, Gecko. Okay, take off the mask. We hit him. And then remember, he calls his turtle friend. And then he does this thing. So what we need to do is, of course, hide under here. Did not mean to jump out. Okay, that sucks. Anyway, we go under here, and then we wait for him to come over us. Pop out, and then switch over to arrows, and hit the actual frog. Here we go. Go ahead and Z-target him. Annoying creature. There we go. Right, rinse and repeat. I'll see you when he's dead. Okay, cool. If you use fire, ice, or light arrows, this fight goes a lot faster, but I opted out. Alright, we put on the Don Gero's mask, and we talk to Teal Frog. Aquamarine or Teal? I'm gonna go with Teal. Yes, yes, we've come to you to talk to you just for you. Feel special. Yes. I suppose you could do this the other way and unfreeze the mountains before you do all this, but we had to come here anyway to get the bean. So I figured this was the best way to do it. I actually kind of planned this out. I'm pretty proud of myself. I went through my official Nintendo Majora's Mask strategy guide that I bought when I got this game way back in the day. And I planned out this route just for you. Anyway, I will see you in the ocean. Okay, so we are here at the ocean in the Great Bay Area, and we're going to switch over to Zora. And we're going to swim to a part I don't believe we've ever gone to. We're gonna head north. Close to the entrance to the pirates' hideout. But like I said, I don't think we've ever been there. Now these pillars here on my left, we're going to be coming back here a little bit later on. You'll see. But for now, we're headed over to that little piece of land. Right over here. Very cool. And up here... Oh, whatchamacallit stone. Gossip stone. But up here you'll see some hookshot targets. And that is what we are here for. But I do want to see what this gossip stone has to say. The reward for Romani's nighttime assistant seems to be something that holds milk. Yes, we knew that already. Not very helpful. Some of these are not great, but they're interesting to read anyway. But anyway, we got the hookshot equipped, and what we want to do is hook on to one of these and hop on up. Gotta see which one. I have a feeling this one doesn't reach, but I'm gonna try it anyway. No. Maybe from this angle? No. Okay, over here. Actually, I think that's a pot. Yeah, it's just a pot. Okay. So not that. It has to be this one then. Over here on the right. Sure enough. Here we go. Alright, and from here... I think it's best if I take off the bunny hood. Because, I'll take it off next. But I think it's best if I take it off because I'm liable to fall off. You're just so fast with the bunny hood, it's hard to control sometimes. Okay, you can see the spot of soil up there, and that's why we have the magic bean. Now, if you plant a magic bean, of course you have to water it, but if you don't have water to water the bean, you can just play the Song of Storms, which is actually what I am going to do. I'm back over to the ocarina and Song of Storms. Cool. And then take the very slow ride over to the next platform. Right here. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. And over there, you'll see Tattle. I almost said Navi. You'll see Tattle over there. And that is where we're playing our world-class Scarecrow song. I love how the Scarecrow's like, this is a very nice song. And here, like, Link. I always love how polite the Scarecrow is, telling Link that he played really well. It's not good. It's the same note 7 times in a row. And then I just changed up the last one, so, like, it's a terrible song. But anyway, I will see you over here. We are here in the back of Zora's cape, and we're gonna play the new wave Bossa Nova to wake up the turtle. Nope. To wake up the turtle? Okay. It's not the Sonata of Awakening, is it? Wake up the turtle? I thought it was the... No. No, I'm pretty sure it's the New Wave Bossa Nova. Maybe I gotta play it in front of Lulu? Lulu. New Wave Bossa Nova. Or rather, Sonata of Awakening. Not your jam? Okay, New Wave Bossa Nova for sure. Lulu? What the heck? Oh my god. You gotta be Macau. Yeah, idiot. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it turns out Lulu and the giant turtle thing, they're not into ocarinas. They're only into guitars. Quickly, climb onto my back. My god. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I did it right in Woodfall Temple, but for some reason, I couldn't, and then I jump in the water. I told you the bunny hood's hard to control. Okay. Anyway. After that embarrassing moment aside, let's head over to the Great Bay Temple and kill Gecko again. Thanks for the ride, pal. Now, this one's a little bit more complicated, not by much, as I recall. It should be fine. We're not going to the boss's lair yet. We will. Okay, in this first room, we got to do this switch over here to get the little water geyser going. All right. So we get this going, and then we climb up the elevator. I think this gecko, well, I know for a fact, this gecko is the eye gloopy fight, where he surrounds himself with the gels, and you have to freeze him when he's on the ceiling and he crashes. And then when he shatters on the ground, you can kill him then. So I think this one's a little bit more complicated than the one in Woodfall, but it should still be fairly simple. And then we fight Georg. That fight. So in this room, this is the main water circulation room, you guys remember? We're gonna sink down and take the top tunnel. As if you remember, there are two tunnels, one in the bottom, one at the very bottom, and one nearer the surface here. So this is the one we want. And we take this all the way to the bottom. Get away from me, fish. I said... Okay, yeah, this is too high to climb. I forgot. You can't do it. Get away from me. Thank you. Okay. Gotta kill these here Dexy hands. Because they will grabify you. Hello, Tattle? Thank you. Okay. We'll just swim on up here. And headed over to the next room. I think we're gonna need ice arrows. Oh, it's not this room. Oh, yes. So we don't care about these guys. Because I think if you kill them, you get a... Oh, he almost nibbled my toe. I think if you kill those guys, you get a stray fairy, but we don't care about that. So, we need to get rid of that bomb chew over there in case he bothers us. I have a feeling he might. You know how bomb chews are. I'm pretty sure that hit him, but I don't know how. I'm not sure how I'm missing him, and I don't think it's worth the trouble. I kind of just hope he leaves us alone then. All right, we gotta make our little platforms here. I was kind of hoping it would be a little further out. All right, hop on over, and I think one more should do it. There we go. Perfect. So, yes, we have to melt the door. Okay, we needed the arrows. We need magic as well. I'm sure these icicles are going to give us... There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure destroying these will get arrows and magic. So I think we'll be okay. I'm going to switch over to light arrows just because they do more damage. So I'm hoping to be able to kill Gecko. There we go. We're full on arrows, full on magic. Let's get this guy. Probably Bunny Hood is a good bet. Yeah, I think you know what? I'm going to start off with regular arrows. Cuz magic arrows I think well no, I'm going to need ice arrows to freeze them. Yes, you guys remember. I'm going to do the same thing as I did last time. Okay, I need ice arrows. I think I'm just going to stick with, obviously, the ice arrows the entire time. I'm not going to switch back and forth. So anyway, let's go ahead and freeze them. Where'd he go? Oh, crud. Oh. So this is what happens if you get caught in a gloop. That wasn't very nice. Well, considering what I'm going to do to him. Anyways, we're just going to do this one time. I'll show you how to do it, and then I'm going to cut it. I did end up switching to the light arrows, as you can see, just to make this fight a little shorter. But there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Switch over to regular arrows so as not to accidentally waste any magic. And don Gero's mask. Where's the froggy? Alright, and this is what, the pink frog? Yes, yes. The mountains are still frozen. Okay. But anyway, now that this is done, we're going to transport back to the entrance of the dungeon. I'm going to fight Georg a second time. And like I said, this is for two reasons. Reason number one is to unlock the minigame for a piece of heart. And reason number two is to see if I can get the heart container if I beat him a second time. So, I'm just going to get some stuff around here. Arrows and magic and stuff. See you in a sec. Okay, I found some arrows, but no magic. That could be a problem, because I'm going to need magic to hurt him. So hopefully this isn't a big problem. But anyway, I wonder if you can go out. No, it doesn't look like it's going to let you. Anyway, I just wanted to see. Hop on down here. Now, I've said this before, but it's always weird to me how so many of these boss fights start off with you going into an arena that's like hundreds of feet below you, and you have to drop down. And like you just land so very softly every time. It just always seemed a little weird to me. But anyway, Georg. Hate this boss. Anyway, as before, I'm going to show you how to do it once just to remind you what we do, and then I will cut it to the end. So you hit him, switch over to the mask, float down, hit him with magic, float away so he doesn't eat you. Rinse, repeat. After a while, he'll spawn little babies. But that shouldn't be a big issue. Once he spawns the babies, you know he's almost dead anyway. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, if you wait too long, he'll knock the platform. That's okay. Arrow, switch, electrocute him, rinse, repeat. Alright. See you when he's dead. Okay. Killed him. I got eaten a couple of times. But for the most part, I did okay. Almost ran out of magic. That was a problem. I was getting a little concerned. But there he is, and yes! Oh man, that makes me happy. Oh, I cannot tell you. I didn't think it would let me, but there you go. All right. This is actually a glorious day. The long lost heart container. Okie dokie. Okay, so he's going to say a couple of things. He's going to rest, but first he's going to listen to a little bit more of Lulu's song. Great, great, great. We're actually going to transport ourselves back over to the Oceanside Laboratory. And over here, you'll notice, over there in the distance, a lantern is lit. That is new. That is this symbol that there is something over there that we want to explore. So, let's. Didn't quite make it. I thought I could, but whatever. Alright. We'll come over here and we'll see a little boat that has been put out just for us. Well, not just for us, but... Please ride the boat to the Fisherman's Island to inquire about playing the Fisherman's Jumping Game. So this is what I was telling you about. It's a little mini game. We gotta pay some money, and we're gonna play this game for a piece of heart. It should be pretty easy. We'll see. So it looks like it's got a little motor, which is kind of cool. Little motorboat. And yeah, we're headed over to those islands I was telling you about before we swam by these. We have to hookshot over to that tree. You can see the handsome lad standing next to the palm tree there. So as soon as we get close, it feels like it shoots out at a weird angle, and I don't like it. I think I'm gonna miss this. I can't believe. Okay. I really thought I was gonna miss it. Okay, so anyway, hello, sir. Now that the seas are back to normal, I started a little business. If you pay 20 rupees, I'll invite you to a jumping game that has a really big prize. Alright, let's head over to the island in the center. You know, if you're aiming this at tourists, you could probably think of a better way of attracting them. Okay, the rules are simple. Whatever torch he lights, we gotta jump to that island. We gotta do it 20 times within the time period. Every time we do it, he gives us 1 point. If we get 20 points within the time period, we win. If we fall off, we lose. So, let's start. Okay, great. I fell. That's awesome. That's actually embarrassing. Okay, it's harder than it seems. It really isn't. I lost my patience. I rushed. It really isn't difficult. Let's do this again. The real trick is to just Z-target where you want to go. That's the trick. Unbelievable. But anyway. If you take too long, they'll turn off. But there we go. There's one. You just gotta be patient. See, it turned off. I actually landed on it right as it turned off. And I'm being impatient again. Okay, straightforward. Okay, straightforward again. See, this is what you do. You just be patient. They stay lit long enough. You don't actually have to rush. This is going much better than last time. I think we got this. We just gotta... Oh, come on. Ooh. That one was a clenching. It was... Again, stop doing that. Why? Why are you being this way? I'm just gonna wait for that one. It's too late. There we go. I have plenty of time. I don't need to rush. Alright, 5 more in 40 seconds. I got this. If they keep putting him straight forward, this is gonna be too easy. Oh yeah, keep them coming. Just keep them coming like this. Alright, 1 more. Literally 1. And we won. I guess I could keep playing, but I don't want to risk falling. So you know what? I'm just gonna get to 21 and just wait. No point in risking it. There's no extra bonus points. You just need the 20, and you get the piece of heart. Oh, that was a little too easy. Oh well, here's your prize. You assembled a new heart container. And I was thinking of saving up to buy a big ship. Now it looks like I may go bankrupt. You won't go bankrupt, pal. Don't worry. I don't know why he's whining. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm not saying it was hard either. Anyway, let's head over to the mountain. Snowhead. This is one of those pieces of heart that I don't think I have I don't think I got, or I don't remember getting when I originally played this game many years ago, despite the fact that I have the official strategy guide. There are a couple of pieces of heart like that either I forgot that I ever got, or that I have never gotten. But anyway, you guys remember we gotta put Mr. Big Goron to sleep, and this time I will remember to use the appropriate mask. Because you can't just play the ocarina. And yes, we will be fighting Georg yet again. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but it is not here. It's somewhere else. I'm gonna get some magic because I'm gonna need the lens of truth. But I'm pretty sure. Hey, come here, fairy. Come on, dude. There we go. I'm pretty sure. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I was right. Okay, there should be... Okay, what we want are some invisible platforms. And then we're going to play the... Make sure it's not on this side. Yeah, I'm fairly certain... Yes, I just wanted to check my notes super fast. It is not here. It is in this next section. I was pretty sure it was, but I just wanted to double check. So anyway, in this area, which is the road to get to Snowhead, I don't remember. Are these alive? Is this a bad guy? Oh, okay, no. I didn't remember. I know. I think some of these are bad guys, but anyway, there's the platform we want. I think it's that one over there. Yep, there's the keys. Yep, and there are the invisible platforms. Okay. So what we need to do is be a Goron. Goron roll over these platforms and head over to that central area so that we can walk across. Once we get to the end, we'll play the Scarecrow song for the second and the last time. Ooh, that was scary. Yeah, once we get over there, yes, like I said, the Scarecrow song. I really hope that Keese stays over there. Alright, Mr. Keese. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. Let's go. Okay, these are ice, so they are going to be slippery. I think he's coming this way. I think he's coming this way. I think he's... Where is he? Where'd he go? Shields. Crap. Where'd he go? I hear him. Where... Oh my god. I'm freaking out. Oh. 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 Okay. He just flew by. He didn't bother. Hmm? Okay. I didn't do... I miscounted. I thought I had played it right. Yes, it's 7 rights and 1 down. Ah, what a terrible song. I think I was mentioning this before, but of all the songs that Link has learned in his adventures, all the magical ocarina songs, and the best he can come up with is right down. It's actually kind of embarrassing if you think about it. Oh, jeez. But anyway, we are headed over to Snowhead because we got to beat Got one more time. I think it's just easier to soar over. We got to beat Got because it has to be springtime to get the last 2 pieces of heart for today. I will see you up in the dungeon entrance. I changed my mind. I will see you here at the boss fight. So, as we've done this already 2 times, I'm not going to do it a 3rd time. Remember, we beat him the first time normal, and then we beat him the 2nd time in order to get the upgraded sword. And now we're going to do it a 3rd time, so we can do the frog choir. But I will show you, in case you forgot, what you're supposed to do. Change over to Goron, begin your rolling, get spikies, and then just run into him multiple times. If you land on his back, you knock him down, but you can just hit him in the legs over and over and over and over, avoiding his electrical attack, or not. But anyway, you rinse, repeat. There is, oh, this is dumb. There is one other tactic I think I'm going to show you. I don't usually do this because it takes a long time, but I think I'm going to get him down to health a little bit and then show you this other tactic. See if I can jump on his back. If not, I will just see you guys in a sec. Okay, so if you stand here by the entrance, I busted out my light arrows, and I'm going to hit him as soon as he runs by. There he is. Okay. Now, this is the easiest way of doing it, but it takes a long, long time, unless you have light arrows. You can always recharge your magic, because the magic pots are never ending, and the jars next to the door have arrows. So this is a viable option. The only problem with this is it just takes forever. So it's not really worth it in my opinion. But just wanted to show you that it can be done, and he cannot hurt you from there. But anyway, we have done what we came to do. Let's bust out the Don Gero's hat. Go into the magical blue portal. This is going to take us directly in front of the last frog we need to talk to. And if we talk to the frog with the Don Gero's hat, see, there he is, the yellow frog. I have been waiting for you, Don Gero. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but it looks like you've lost a little weight. As you can see, Don Gero, the long winter has ended and spring has finally come. The conducting was spectacular, and all of our members rose to the occasion. This is how deeply we were moved by your spectacular conducting. We got a piece of heart. And let us do it again sometime. If you listen closely. I love that little song. The entire theme of this area stays the Don Gero Frog Choir theme for the duration of the time that you stay on this screen. Which I think is it's so adorable. But anyway, one more piece of heart. And this time we're headed over to the road that leads to Goron Village. Make sure this is the right way. Yes, Goron Village ahead. Watch out for wolfos. Guess what? There's no wolfos. I don't think. It's springtime, man. I think there are wolfos anyway. Let's get rid of this Stekatite. Die, you foul creature. There we go. I do want a little bit of money because remember we are still looking to collect 5,000 rupees in order to get a piece of heart. But anyway, here we need to turn into Zora Link. We skipped this piece of heart the first time we were here because we didn't have Zora mask at the time we got here. We only, remember, had Deku and Goron. But anyway, if we sink down to the bottom... Nope, meant to press A. Yes, A is open, not surface. Here we go. If we get this chest... we will, of course, get a piece of heart. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last piece of heart we will be collecting today. What a trip. Been about, I don't even know. I'm not even going to tell you how long I've been recording. I'm going to try to get this down to less than an hour. After edits and whatnot. There might be some weird cuts. I don't care. It's just too long. This took way too long. But it needed to be done. Because I want to start the Anju and Cafe quest next time. So we're going to cut it here. Well, not quite yet. But we're going to head over to Castle Town. We're going to deposit our rupees. I think this should put us to within 500. So we should be able to do this naturally if we just play the game normally from here on out. We might have to grind for a few rupees here and there, but I think we should be able to reach 5,000 maybe the next time, maybe the time after. Get that piece of heart. Oh, the Anju and Cafe is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, the Frog Choir. What'd you guys think? It's certainly convoluted and time-consuming. That's why it's my least favorite. Because you basically have to, do the dungeons again. But anyway, that's it. We will be starting Anju and Cafe next time. That should probably take a couple episodes, I think. It should. It's kind of a long one, and it involves a lot of people, and there's pieces of heart to collect, and a lot of people to talk to, and it's good times. It really is. It's probably one of the better things in the entire Zelda series. But anyway, thank you for joining me for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Next time, the long-awaited Anju and Cafe's side quest. See you guys then.